Give yourselves a hand, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, have a seat for a second. Let me tell you what this is, okay, and what you have. First off, did you enjoy that? Yes? Okay, you want to get to the point. First off, you've done an amazing job. Give yourselves a hand because every single one of you have played full out in doing this. This is just the very beginning. This is the crux of what we're going to use. All that you've done. There's a reason I'm having you squeeze your fist. We're going to use that as an anchor as we're going on. Because from here, I'm going to teach you three more very important things. Number one, what I call stage presence, meaning marking your audience so you get everybody in the room. Number two, we're going to do that process that I told you about to eliminate any fear or anything that you've got going on in your life. And then number four, I'm going to teach you something that I call an influence model, so that wherever you are, any time in your life, from the time it takes you to get from that seat to up here, you put together a presentation that's going to kick butt and use the influence model. Got it? Are you up for it? Fabulous. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to take a short break. We're going to take a lunch for a moment. But before we do, I'd like to share with you something. I'd like your permission, if you will, to share with you something that, to be quite honest with you, I just put together as a result of this particular group of people here. I love you guys. You're absolutely awesome. And so this isn't something that we created these slides just a little while ago and everything. We had a conversation. Dr. Andreas. How many of you enjoyed Dr. Andreas, by the way? Okay. Absolutely awesome. And he made this suggestion to me because my outcome at this stage, like I said, is legacy. And I say that it gets me a little emotional because the name of the game, it truly is. You saw last night, there's a lot of challenges going on in this world right now. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to speak on that subject or any subject that I've got to say. And by the way, how many of you have enjoyed what you've gotten so far from here, okay? Has it been what I said was going to be unique to like a speaker's boot camp? Yes? Okay, and we haven't even got the good stuff yet, okay? I appreciate that. And you think to yourself, what have you learned? I'm going to recap everything, but the reality is by the end of this day, you're going to look back and you're going to be, that's amazing how much stuff you've already learned. And this is the tip of the iceberg. You don't need me to go further in what you're going to do. So this that I tell you is not going to be for everybody. And as I said, as arrogant as this is going to sound, if you attain outstandingness long enough, then you move into what's called legendary. And when you become legendary, that means you leave a legacy. And the legacy means that you leave something behind that perpetuates what you've done, either your message or who you are or whatever. Most of us do it through our kids. You know, we have a child and we teach those children and so on and so forth. So that's what's going to be. But my personal belief is that we all owe it to ourselves, and we also owe it to the rest of the world to leave something and create something that is going to change lives. I always say this, it's not going to be our president, whichever one gets in office, or everyone that's going to change our country. It's going to change the lives. It's going to change the world. It never has been.